Yeah, look at that. Quick! Yeah, buddy! Oh, it's on a flounder. That's a huge catfish. All right, we arrived in Mississippi late last night. It was too dark to film, and we were all pretty wiped out. Long day of driving. My buddy John gave us this extra place here temporarily because there's a tropical storm coming in and there's a church next door, and the house we usually stay at, it's actually on stilts and it's right on the ocean more or less, so it's kind of a danger, a hazard to be there. Actually, it's less of a hazard and it's more just about the water. It's supposed to come up like 4 feet right on, you know, where we'd park our car, so we'd probably destroy the engine on our car if we stayed there. So we're gonna wait a couple, 3 days maybe to stay there, considering my buddy wasn't really prepared to have us just staying at an extra place. So let's head over now to where John is and where we're gonna stay later in the week.
It's heavy to move. Yeah, I can see you all.
Only 15 hours of driving.
You just
Yesterday.
just went the whole way, huh?
And the keys from Marathon Key all the way up.
Wow. These tropical storms bring so much salt water from the deep that they say the fishing really good after them. So.
Huh. That time of year, June is the best, man.
Yeah, you
We'll be
got snapper
seeing a lot of
season, all
fish.
kinds of stuff opening up.
Yeah, a lot of good fishing. For hog hunting, I brought the crossbow. That's something we might even be able to do
maybe we
tomorrow.
should-
If it's
Yeah,
only
right up there.
raining.
We should throw the corn out tomorrow.
It's only like down here it's legal to not only bait for hogs, but shoot hogs over bait when you're sitting right on top of the bait. Grab a cart. We're gonna need one. Can't beat corn. Think 4 will do it. Today we're gonna go hog hunting, or at least prep for it. I mean, hopefully if we get into some hogs, we'll be hog hunting. If we don't get into some hogs, we'll be baiting for hogs to try and get into hogs throughout this week. We've got about 5 days to get the job done. I've got my crossbow in here, kind of see it stashed in there. So we'll be crossbow hunting, which I think is pretty wild. I've been to this property before. It's 350 acres in Mississippi. My buddy John owns it. He'll be coming with us today, maybe a couple other times. His son might join us as well. And the goal is to shoot as many as we can, get some meat, have a cookout with some friends, and also bring some pig meat home. Great. We just talked to the neighbors here. So we have 350 acres over here to hunt. They had a hog in their front yard, and apparently they just tamed like a wild hog, and he said they're gonna butcher it and everything else, but he also said they've been driving their 4-wheel back here, and he says there's definitely hogs in there. That's what he said. So let's get up, let's get our gear together and go after them. It's pretty flooded out back here, but we got our first pair of hog tracks crossing the creek right here where we just crossed it, so at least that's exciting. I think we're on them. Good eating. Good.
Now there should be a little stand up in the tree that way.
Okay.
You go that way, okay?
This looks like a good spot.
Man, I like that bow, Anthony. Don't leave it lying around like that. Might disappear on you.
Gotta Make them work for it out here a little bit.
Oh, yeah. What's your ideal range on that bow? Like this? I mean, 15, 20 yards?
20 would be just a super easy slam dunk, yeah.
Got you.
We saw some tracks, really fresh, obviously, because it just rained. So there's like within hours, probably 6 hours.
Hog track?
Oh yeah. A couple different sets, but not like herds of them, you know, just loners.
Well, I do think neighbors are using the land who shouldn't be and thinning it out a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
These are professors.
Well, okay.
Philosophy professors.
What's his wife's name? Yeah, you were right. Almost to the knees.
Yeah, I well past my knees. They got pretty wet.
Did you shoot the pig?
No.
No?
You know how old he is?
About 3 years old.
Yeah, about 3.
Yeah, it's a big cow.
Huge. Yeah.
We're fixing to try to get the trap empty where we can catch her. She hears a vehicle or whatever, she's chasing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's probably about 3 years old. We're trying to catch her. There's 2 sows and a boar.
You got those this morning?
They showed
Yeah.
up in my yard.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
No.
I see what
Yeah.
I'm trying to get them.
I want to make sausage.
I didn't know I was going to call you. I didn't know, but I was going to take them to the slaughterhouse or whatever. They got one back there, got a track.
Oh yeah.
This big around. It's
about
got to be like a
1,000 pounds.
600-pound boar.
No,
It's the
he's
biggest
bigger than
damn track I have seen in freaking years.
I got a shot on him a couple of times with my AR. That sucker, I hit him with that AR. Never even slacked.
Oh, you must have hit him in his shield.
Yeah.
Oh, you ain't going to do nothing.
It didn't even phase him.
What color is he? Black? He's big. This one I had, I'm telling you, got a track. Damn near as big as a cow.
I tried to get her, but I was trying to run behind him on the four-wheeler and shoot at the same time, and I dropped that one.
Perfect. Good shot, too.
What about the boys right there? Huh?
Yeah, got it in the leg, and it wasn't enough to slow it down where I could get it in the head.
What kind is that?
Wild pig.
Time I go to sleep, I can't get her in a pen, Todd, or somebody will kill her. Then all the meat's gonna be wasted.
breed survival?
Then it's gonna be a lot of meat wasted. I'd rather spend a couple $100 and take to some of this shit.
Yeah, she's leery of that trailer. She knows what I'm up to when I bring the trailer in, because I usually ball it over the trailer.
All right, so this was super crazy. We're out hog hunting, setting up some corn, some baits. We didn't run into any hogs, but what was crazy, when we come back out of the woods, these guys got this wild pig that they had fed and tamed apparently. And not only that, the neighbor drives up in his ATV and he says, oh, I shot one earlier today. In the 6 years I've lived here, I've only shot 3, he says. And I'm like, what are you gonna do with it? Well, I'm just gonna toss it out for coyote bait. Well, bring it over, man. Let's butcher this thing up. So he comes back on his ATV. He's got a little tiny wild pig. Those are the best eating. I butchered it up. The neighbor there had a knife I was able to borrow. Unfortunately, I forgot my knife. So everything worked out. It was really kind of fortuitous, really funny. So we ended up with some hog meat today. We ended up with quite the adventure. It was, you know, it was pretty gnarly in the woods there. A lot of spiders and just a lot of brush and knee-deep water a lot of places. But hey, man, come out with some meat. Our friends back by the seaport are gonna really appreciate it. We'll have some fun cooking this up. All right. First night flounder gigging. We're in Mississippi, Waveland, Mississippi, right next to St. Louis Bay. I've got my 7-prong flounder gig, Trident. If you haven't seen our carp spearing video, go back and watch that. We used this thing and actually got some carp with it, which is pretty rad. Tonight we got Dominic, my buddy Dave's son.
Yeah.
We also got some serious light action. I use these rigid work lights. They have 3 panels. You know, they're adjustable in terms of how bright you want them. But I keep a max brightness. I've got some extra batteries for these. My buddy John's got some extra batteries. He's supposed to come. We actually had a tropical storm come through. So the water's pretty pathetic. It's pretty stirred up. Usually this time of year is phenomenal for flounder gigging. It's the spring, it's late spring. They're up by shore. You can get 10 of them. So that just tells you how many there are. 10 per person. They gotta be 12 inches long. Let's get in the water, see if we can find some. Ha ha ha.
Did you get there? Oh,
Accidentally stuck a crab. I just saw like a black hole and I was like, oh, I wonder what's in here. And I just torched him. He's edible, I don't know.
you got him good.
Yeah, got myself a little bit with the barb there. That's a beast.
Jeez, he's still going.
Oh, they're tough, yeah. I'm sure he's toast eventually, but it was just like you see, like it was just like a black shape, but I was like, maybe that's a flounder. This thing really stuck him.
Yeah.
I didn't push it all hard, I just gave it a little tap. Look at this needlefish. You see him? Pretty rad, huh? Heck yeah, man. Get him. Heck yeah, Dominic snagged him. Heck yeah, man. Let's see those teeth in there. Good grab, dude. Look at that. Let me just show him to the camera once. Super glassy looking. Look at that. I'm gonna let him go.
Yeah.
Just plop him back. Oh, yeah, big old needle. That's probably what's chasing him.
Nice.
Big enough.
Grab him, Pat.
Yeah, so you can grab that horse. Grab him tight. he went lateral. He went lateral right into my leg.
He jumped.
Yeah, he just went straight lateral. That was wild.
He did, I saw it.
Yeah, they gotta be around. I meant them under a little deeper or what?
Oh, what's this? An impression?
Oh, dude, you were right. It was a flounder, and I didn't stab him hard enough, dude. I had one on the spear, dude.
Oh man!
I just didn't jam it in hard enough. He bounced him off.
So used to the impressions.
Dude.
Oh man!
That's so painful, man. I hit it like it was like hitting a rock. It was like ding, ding, ding.
Oh man!
I didn't jam it. Wow, dude. We were just looking at impression here. Well, they're in this area real thick. Oh, I got one. What? I think, unless he got away. I just stabbed like a random spot. Yeah, yeah, I totally got him. Come over here, holy mackerel. That is freaky. I think. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Come on over here and get that other GoPro rolling. I just changed the battery. Dude, I didn't even think it was a flounder. I just like, oh, there's an impression, poke. Yeah. Heck yeah, man, bring her over. I'll have you take this light, Pat. I could feel his head, so I stabbed him right in the middle of the body. Whoo! First one. All right, watch this. Yeah, oh. Let's see if I can do this. Yeah, look at that. Just barely got him. On the tail.
Now what do we do?
Oh, yeah. I guess we just...
Beauty.
Heck yeah. Dude, how lucky is that? I did not even really know for sure it was a flounder. Boy. Don't lose him now, eh? It was a little less intense than I thought it was gonna be because I didn't see it. Like, I didn't know for sure it was a flounder. It's poked. And all of a sudden it would start like going crazy. And I see like mud everywhere. I'm like, oh man, did I lose him? And I was looking to see if there was a trail of mud somewhere. I reached down. I was like, is that a stingray? Or finally he got me a little bit there.
Did, yeah.
Got me back.
You got sharp fins?
Nah, just his gills. All right, guys. Keeper. First flounder
Oh, he's still flipping.
on a spear. Boy, look at how I just barely got him. Look at how sharp his teeth are, man. He totally bit me. That's why I got. That's why I'm bleeding. 'Cause those buggers are sharp.
Chomper.
Just pushing this through, I felt them a little bit. Yeah, serious.
Oh, he's eating, dude. But whatever it is, doesn't like
They're
it.
they're getting hurt. Yeah, they're
Having a rough time with it.
yeah, dude.
First flounder. Congrats.
Pat. Heck yeah. We'll take them.
There we
What a
go.
beauty. All right, Dave. Roommate from college, Dave, out here with me tonight. First flounder I've ever speared, I've ever gigged. They call it gigging down here in Mississippi. White on one side, sand color on the other side. Totally threw me off because I didn't even see this one. Sometimes you just see shapes that maybe are flounder and they kind of bury themselves in the sand. You know, I was just poking at a random hole and it just went berserk. Turns out I got him in the tail, sort of. But man, it was a nice size one. Super good eating flounder. See the eyes are on both sides of the head, which is really interesting and unique. We just got in the kayak today. We're here in Mississippi. We've had tropical storms and the fishing has been very difficult, very challenging. I've been trying and trying here and not gotten any, so you won't see any of that. But today, it's an awesome day. Hardly any wind, obviously sunny. I'm out pretty late in the day because I had some work this morning. But I think if we go out a little bit deeper, maybe like 10 feet, drag jigs. We've got jig rigs. Letty, can you lift yours up? Let me see. I've got a double jig here, so I got a jig with a piece of flounder and a jig with another little piece of flounder belly on it. Here in Mississippi you can use 2 jigs like this and we'll just basically bottom bounce these things as we drift along slowly through sandbars, and eventually I'm hoping we bump into some flounder. If we're lucky we might get some off-target fish as well, but today the goal is to catch 20 flounder because you can keep 10 each. And they got to be at least 12 inches long. I think that's far too lofty. We'll be happy if we get a couple, but there's definitely a lot of them in this area. We were just flounder gigging last night and I got my first flounder with a gig. That's a spear. So definitely watch that episode, but for now, let's get fishing. Get 'em? All right, buddy. Holy cow. It's a fighter, huh?
Yeah.
Is this a bigger one? Lift, lift, lift. Let's see it. Whoa, it's a huge one. This might be a flounder. Let me get the net. What, buddy? I think you got a flounder. Bring him over. Don't let him pull the drag. Hold on to the rod. Don't drop the rod. Let him pull the drag. I think you got a first flounder. Get him up here. You're gonna have to lift high. Stand up. Here he comes. It's a big one. Oh, he's going away. Oh, you do have a flounder. Get him over here. Quick! Yeah, buddy! Oh, that's not a flounder, that's a huge catfish. Huge, that's a keeper, huh?
Yeah.
Let's bring him back. Here, you hold the net. Let's bring him back. Let's go show the kids, huh?
I got a sail catfish.
Lydia, I got one.
A sail catfish.
She got a cat. You got
Sail.
two catfish. One is a big one.
It's a big catfish. Don't let it go. We're gonna have to re-catch it if you do. Yeah, don't let it go.
I won't. Good job.
You never let it go.
All right, we can eat this. This one's big enough to eat. The other one is a little small. The other one is too small.
Grab over there.
Here you go, D. You keep track of this, okay? If you need to dig a hole or whatever you want to do, okay? So,
Is it now you turn?
Fun and games. Show the kids. Yeah, it's Maggie's turn to go fishing now. All right, Maggie, let's go fish.
Yeah.
Get him, fight him, reel him, reel him.
What?
Reel, reel, reel. Don't make excuses. All right. Ooh, it's a big one. Reel. Is he taking out some drag?
No.
Real fast. Get it tight. Get it tight. Oh, you got a lot of line out, huh? Maybe you just had too much line out. Still on there?
Yep.
I got the net ready. Let's see. He's cranking. Oh, he had way too much line out. Oh, he's on this side of the boat. Keep cranking. Oh, he sees the boat. Oh, he's fighting. Now it's a big one. Good job, Maggie. That is a big one. Steer him over here. Don't lose the rod. That's the biggest rule. Bring him over to the net. Now stand up a little and lift. Ooh, it's over. Oh, it's a fighter. Now stand up. Stand up. Or lift him up high enough so I can see him. Oh, big catfish, Maggie. Yeah, buddy. High fives. Another big catfish, huh? Should we bring him back for a keeper?
Yeah.
All right.
I know.
That's definitely a keeper, don't you think?
Yeah.
Good fight, buddy. Let's bring that one back, huh?
I got a big catfish.
Jerome! We got another catfish. Jerome! Jerome!
Jerome.
Do you want to turn? Maggie got her fish. Same as you. He's still fighting. Maggie, Lou. Let's get him out for you. That's dudes. Let's get him out for you.
Then it's gonna be mine.
Oh, it's a regular catfish, Maggie. It's not even a sail catfish. See?
Can we still keep him?
We can still keep him. He's big.
Good.
That's a big one.
Here, Dad, you can tie him to this.
Since
Wash him off in the
you
sand.
gotta get the hooks out.
Maggie, get your life back up.
Okay, Maggie, Jerome's turn.
My turn.
You missed it. Oh, you get him? Yes, dude. All right, hold on tight. Don't drop the rod. That's a big. Nice and easy. Don't break him off. Don't break him like that tarpon. There you go, dude. Big ocean fish. Big ocean fish. Oh, he's swimming fast. Reel, reel, reel. Keep it tight. Keep it tight or he'll pop off. Oh, he's going. Keep cranking. Crank, 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 crank. Crank, crank, crank. Oh, there he is. Oh, I missed him. Keep going. Lift him up again. Big catfish. Oh, try again. Get him over here. Oh, dude, big catfish. All right, dude. Keeper. Keeper catfish. Here, you stand on this so it doesn't come off, okay? Should we go back?
Yeah.
That was strong, huh? You feel how strong they are?
Yeah.
These catfish are muscles. Strong muscles.
I
You
hear
hear him grunt?
grunting.
He's a grunty
I
one.
heard it grunting.
Yeah, the ocean fish like to grunt a little. It's kind of funny. Good catch, dude. All right, drop that back down and fish. I'll keep this catfish out of the way. Now you stand on that, okay, with your feet. Oh yeah, Jerome, watch. Get that picture, dude. First catfish picture. Let's put them on the fish holder. Stuff it in there.
On the fish holder too, Dad?
Sure, let's put them all on the fish holder. There you go. We'll close it out there and we'll see you in the next adventure. All right. Nice.